Oh, can't hear me. Hello, hello. Let
Hi,
us
everybody.
know if you can hear me. I am just trying to set it all up as well at the same time, obviously, because tech issues and all that. But welcome. Hello.
How are we doing? Can you hear us, guys? Just let us know. Pop some dragons in the chat.
Good morning. Good morning. Sounds good. We like to hear that. Good. Okay. So welcome. It is a lovely Wednesday. No, it's not. It's Friday, isn't it? Oh my God, the week has gone by
It's
so
Friday.
fast.
We can
I
pretend
didn't.
it's Wednesday if you prefer.
We can, yeah. I guess we can just pretend it is Wednesday. Well, it's a Friday. Hello everyone, and welcome to our little stream today. We will be going over some dice. We'll be talking about the Drakonym, and use it as an opportunity to ask us questions about the campaign. I just want to say it's been a pretty smashing campaign, if I'm to be completely honest. Ruby, I don't know if you share my
It's been
sentiment, but
wild. It's been
it's
absolutely
been, yeah,
mind-blowingly wild. It's been incredible. Thank you guys so much. Like,
yeah,
genuinely,
it's.
we're a bit blown away by all your reactions. It's been incredible seeing how much you get excited about Draconym in the same way we have. We've been keeping this a secret for so long, and the fact that you're all loving it is making our days. It's making us really happy.
It honestly has gone by like, I mean, I can't believe it's almost with less than 2 weeks left as well. As a big one, you know,
Wild,
that
right?
to me is absolutely ridiculous. But we push on. We have had a new demo go out yesterday, Dragon demo.
Yep.
I know a lot of people were curious about how Dragon combat would work, so I wrote an entire demo dedicated to how that functions. Also, if you do that demo, you'll level up to level 2. So as your as your herald, I guess, during this campaign, can all level up. I've given you that permission now, so no more asking me when can we level up. I have given all of you the ability to level up. So really excited for that as well. We have reached our 200,000 stretch goal.
Yep, we
We have
have.
natural
And
six playing Draconym in 2 episodes. That's ridiculous to me. Really exciting as a fan of them, but my God, just
it's
yeah.
been incredible. Like the fact that we've got Natural Six playing, it is going to be really exciting. If you haven't already, go give them some love on their socials as well, and tell them exactly how excited you are for Draconym. Their
Yes.
2 episode kind of one shot is going to be amazing. Um, I'm really excited. If you've seen their little posts on their socials, we have been resharing them. So if you haven't seen them, go follow us on Instagram. We're sharing everything they do. They've done these amazing little illustrations of who each of the players, what kind of dragons they've chosen, and they fit
Mhm.
so well, and they're such fabulous little gifts. You should definitely go check them out if you haven't seen
Yes,
them
and
already.
we also revealed two more stretch goals yesterday. We have a
Yep.
230,000 and a 250,000. At 230, we will be doing character cards, and these will be a bunch. We don't know how many there'll be because there's so much content, but there'll be a card for every kin, a card for every class, a card for every single path, at least 2 cards for each class and path because we split them by
Yep.
level. And then you've got cards for every single background, every single subtree, every single perk within those backgrounds. So a ton of extra cards as well. So whenever you want to build a campaign, you've got everything that you need inside there. So it's all very exciting. And honestly, I can't wait to unlock that one. Personal goal. My light's just gone off. But yeah, it's going to be really exciting. So yeah, great stuff. So
Really, really cool.
yeah, no. So we got a bit of stuff planned today. We'll be going over the dice inside it. So if you're new to the stream, to our campaign, we are running Drakonym, which is a brand new narrative-first dragon bonding TTRPG set in the high fantasy world of Akaroth. The game is a D6 system that also uses a D12 to push your rolls, and it is starts with 4 classes, but you can expand into 20 different paths. And you've got 12 kin, you've got a bunch of backgrounds as well, and just real customization with your character. You can also have a dragon, one of 8 families, and really build them out too. Use them either in combat or narrative. We allow you to play however you wish. So really exciting stuff. And yeah, I know there's one thing that people have been asking for repeatedly, and I'm really glad
Yep.
that we were able to discuss it. So a huge bit of news for us is officially we have added 35 more amethyst dice sets to the campaign. So if you head over to the add-ons now, you will now see an additional 35 have been added. So if you've been itching for the Amethyst set, you can find them available now. After this 35, we managed to get a few more from our manufacturer, but this is it. We won't be adding any more after this. So if you haven't got them, this is the best time to do so. And yeah, we know how much people love them. And, you know, we just want to thank you all for your support. So we've made 35 more available. So really exciting. They are a gorgeous dice set. I mean, you witnessed them as well, didn't you, Ruby? You saw them in person. It was, yeah,
genuinely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And like, they're so kind of heavy as well. We love how
hefty.
heavy they
Yeah,
are to
my
roll.
God. Yeah,
Hefty is a good word.
yeah.
Like the have you got the things you showed, like the star cut kind of edges
Yes.
as well? 'Cause that's pretty cute.
You know, I'll see if I can switch over to switch over to this one. See if you can see it there. Okay.
Oh,
So,
well done,
that's
Archmage.
playing some background music. We don't want that.
Sorry. Archmage just said that they secured theirs earlier on the campaign. So well done.
There you go.
There's a lot of people who were kind of very jealous, so we thought we'd just sneak in a few more there.
So
but well done.
got it there.
Like
I'm just gonna
10
tweak the
minutes?
focus a bit. 10 minutes they sold out in. But let me tweak the focus so you can actually see them. Boom, boom, do. Let's tweak that. There we go. There they are. They are I mean, they're beautiful, if I'm to be completely honest. Like the star cut you can see on the corners, that is just a very nice way to cut edges
so
on dice.
cool.
So they're not sharp edge, so you don't need to worry about them cutting you or anything. They are gems, so they're actual gemstones. The stone in the middle is amethyst, and the D6s are red cat's eye. So don't worry about these two. They won't cut you. We've made sure that they are going to be super smooth and gorgeous. But yeah, no, really beautiful. As I say, we've got 35 of them left. So if you head over now, you can grab a set. We got 34 left. So there you go, already just disappearing.
Oh yeah, get them quick.
I'll go
they are
back
going to
to
go
our
quickly.
screen.
Yeah. Ascendant Blue has said you've got an amazing Middle Earth mouse mat, which is absolutely true.
Yeah, I mean, Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite bits of media. So if I didn't have one, it would be criminal, you know. So yeah, really excited.
Wait, before you go back to our two thing, let's roll them. Let's see the dice in action.
Okay, right. Let me.
Come on, you can't just tease us like that.
Luckily, I do have a mouse mat, so I can roll on the mouse mat without any worry of damaging my table. Because as we say, they are hefty, so we don't want to cause any damage. But let me put my trusty jeweler's gloves on, just so that I'm not, you know, touching them with my hands and getting them all fingerprinty. But we'll roll some, and we'll see how that works. Okay.
It's really funny. So, if you, this is an ongoing joke, I think, within the team. Ash will always put these little white gloves on to show us any of the dice, which is adorable. But he looks like a magician. It's anything, literally. You pick up anything, he's got little white gloves on. These little magician gloves, which I think are hilarious. Absolutely adorable.
So let's open these up. They're going to be hard to get out now because I've done this and I put the gloves on. But okay, so we'll grab one of them. We'll grab the amethyst first. I'll see if I can zoom myself in a bit. Quality may take a hit, but at least you'll be able to see them. I mean, that is that. Obviously not going to be the sharpest image because it's just not.
I love it. I just want to say that Archmage just came up with a great idea, a new stretch goal idea: Ash fingerprinted dice.
Please, you'll get into all of my the warehouses I have my fingerprint attached to, and we don't need that. But yeah, no. Let's take a roll quickly. I'll zoom back out slightly so we're not all the way in, and then we'll just roll here. Just have that right.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
ASMR dice rolling. That's not bad.
That is a 9. Oh my god, that was going to go right off the table. 3. I mean, I could roll these for hours. They are just beautiful. I'll see if I can get the other ones out as well, so we can have a look at them all in their full glory. So that's
the D6s. particularly
the
the way they
D6s.
hit the light is just really gorgeous. There's a whole 31
There we go.
left now. These are going super
Wait,
quick.
what?
Yeah,
There's no
Cookie
way.
Monster Steve
Oh,
has
wow.
just let us know that there's 31 left.
Huh. There you go. They are going quick. I mean, we knew this would happen, though. We knew that people wanted them. So, you know, I mean, I've got my
Absolutely
thing
wild.
turned off for background noise, so you may not hear the clickety-clack. I'll see if I can... Oh, I don't want to...
Well done, Light Northerner, for picking up
Actually,
a set.
yeah. Right, I'm going to turn
Gladys, honestly, it's going to be end of the stream. There'll be none left. We've only let you guys know. We haven't even posted anything yet. It's just you guys that are here
this
in
is
the live stream.
This is the first time that people have seen it. We didn't make it. We haven't got an update or anything. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to turn off my my background noise reducer, and then you're just going to hear the click clack. I'm hoping that it sounds fine, but let us know if you have any problems with it, and I can turn it back off. But I don't know if anyone can hear that.
I can't hear it.
You can't. I know you can't, but I don't know if they did. But
can you hear the clicky clackies?
But yeah, gorgeous. There we go. They heard it. Perfect. Right, that's all we want. So yeah, I mean, these have these were like a really big decision for us, well, because we don't normally do special sets of dice. We just sort of go, well, the best we can, and we really wanted to go hard on this one. So when we had the opportunity to get special cut amethyst dice, we're just like, yeah, let's do it. Why would we not? You know, once in a lifetime opportunity for us. And also, it's the first time I've ever seen one of my game logos on a dice set. Like, it's never happened, which is just like,
so cool.
From a designer perspective, it's just like, what's the word? Like, it's just a dream to see like a game you design just like this. So it's just really cool. I'm a big fan of these. So really excited. But yeah, don't worry. Anyone who's ordering them, the entire box is very well padded out with foam. So they 100% will not, you know, get damaged in shipping. Obviously, I can't guarantee customs, but yeah, we have done our best on our end.
We have done our very best to make them.
Yeah, one of our big pushes was to make sure that they had the correct padding, because these are very heavy. But yeah, sorry. I think you said that there was a question in chat.
Yeah, Cookie Monster Steve has asked, realistically, are they hard enough to roll a handful of them together, or are they really just for like display, like many gemstone dice are?
So we will have some guidance when you get these. We'll do it in like PDF form, because just because we wanted to make sure that we test them out thoroughly and everything. So you'll get like a PDF once we ship everything out with some guidance on how to look after them. You can roll a handful of them, but I wouldn't use dice towers with all of them in them. I would, if I'm to be completely honest, you should be rolling them one at a time, just to be on the safe side. But you can, I mean, I can roll an entire handful of them. Just would do it from a high height. I then wouldn't do it where you've got it on a hardwood surface or anything. Like I would use like your best judgment on these, because they are gemstone, so they can definitely. I mean, you know, let's be honest. If you roll all of them at the same time down a dice tower, they're definitely going to get cracked. So we don't give you any guarantees, but once you've got them, you can do with them what you will. But we will give you guidance. Don't worry on how to look after them, how to keep them clean, area and surfaces to use them. And just to reassure everyone, because every single person gets a dice tray, that dice tray will be padded enough that you can roll them in this, because we knew that some people may not have a surface to use these on. Should you buy them and you're like, oh, I don't have a dice tray, that's why everyone gets one as one of the stretch goals. Even if you don't have dice, you have something. But yeah.
Cookie Monster said that they've learned the hard way with some other dice they've had. So it's about looking after your dice.
I'm right there with you. that same thing happened to me a very long time ago. So ever since I've
Yeah.
been scared to roll them in dice towers, sorry. But yeah, padded dice tray, you'll be fine.
Archmages are going to be. They said they know that's not what they're meant for, but they're going to look really good in their Shadowrun game, which they're really excited about. So it would
Are
be great to
dice
play a
really
blood
meant?
mage.
Yeah, are they really meant for anything though? You can use them wherever you want. You know,
Hundred
that's the
percent.
beauty of dice. I've had people say, "Oh, I'm going to buy your gen dice to use them in Warhammer."
Yeah, like
You know?
use our dice with everything. Like we could have go
Oh
play
my god!
Monopoly with them if you need to. Like
Son
whatever
of
you
a
want to play with them, we want to do it.
My dog
Wait
is
for the
losing
dog.
his mind.
Bring the puppet to camera. um, Gladys has we've got a badly timed comment here. So it said, "Do it, roll them all at the same time." Obviously, just pack them all away, but we have got some different dice that we're going to show you today, which I think we're going to get really excited about. So maybe we can do some gentle rolling of multiple dice in a second.
Someone
Because
has come to my door, so I need to go and
oh,
grab something. I don't know what it is, so I'll be right back. But I'll leave you on your own
okay,
for a
fantastic.
minute,
Well, hang on.
and we'll turn that one off, and I will be right back.
While he's gone, let me see. Because what we're actually going to be showing next. Hang on, because I've got a little set too. Next up, oh, I went really dark. Lovely. Is a little surprise. Yeah, so we're going to do little surprise things. So we're going to be showing off. Can you see this? Our mystery gem set. Oh, it's all going blurry. I'm going to do the ridiculous influence, I think, with my hand in. So we've got our mystery gem dice, which Ash is going to be showing off a load of different ones for you in a minute, where basically they are a little mystery gem set dice. You're going to get a different set in each packet. They might be completely matching or they might be contrasting colors, but all the D6s are the same and the D12 might be matching or not. Yeah, completely, Gladys. We wanted to kind of show you a selection of them just to kind of show off what they might look like. Everyone's going to get different ones. Every single one's unique. And we quite like that. I personally, when I got my set, which I'll show you in a minute, I kind of thought I'm going to start making a character based around the dice I got, choosing my dragon around the dice. It was a nice kind of little fun way to kind of get started. Ash is bringing a mystery guest so he can build and play the Drakonym. I love it. If genuinely, it could be something that he's received for the campaign. He may or may not be able to show it to you when he gets back, but we'll see. As
Oh,
a
I'm
true dice
back.
goblin, I would never use my Drakonym dice for Monopoly dice before. Yeah, no, 100% he wants to see. It's important to have dice for everything. Sorry, I can't see you, Ash. So I don't know if you're back.
It's fine. It's fine. So, yes, we can showcase the mystery sets for those who are curious.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let me grab you as well. Move you over to this one. So I'll do it so that they can hear you, and me, but not see
Can't
us.
see me.
And then we can really showcase it over. Oh my god, this music just every time. Setting up streams is just always fun. But okay, so we've got 6 mystery boxes here of dice, and we will show each of them. Some of them you may have seen in last week's stream. Some of them are new. I've got a D6 here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will roll, and then we'll open that. And if we get the one we've already opened, we'll re-roll until we open all of them. So yeah, every time dice show up, boss music is just, I mean, it makes sense, right? You just got to. Everyone roll for initiative immediately. Okay, so we're starting off with number 1. Actually, perfect. So we'll start with these ones. Right. So
Meg versus the world. There is a boss fight coming. He's going to be trying to fight to get these dice out of this packet because they are so well packed.
Oh, okay. So let's let me zoom. Let me see if I can grab it up and then maybe get my thing to focus a bit better on it. Exposure. Let's focus. There it is. Look at that. That is a set of obsidian, and then some. Ooh. I believe it's marble, like blue marble, as well. So I mean, I'll get one of them out, and then I'll show you what that looks like. I believe these are similar to the set that that G has, isn't it? she got a set as well.
Very
So
similar.
let's see. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice deep blue with like flecks of like yellow and gray as well. It's very nice. And then we've also got some D6s. So I'll just show you one of them so that you can see. But here we go. Oh, yeah.
Proctoid said, sorry, has said, have you got a small light to backlight them?
I do. I think I do. Let's see if I can grab one.
Or really turn the brightness up on your screen.
I mean, that is one option. Right, let's see here. Okay.
Yeah, they are really good, aren't they, Gladys?
And then try this.
Gladys, just let me know if I'm saying your name right, because that's what I'm assuming your name's said.
Okay. Right. So got the backlight now. I mean, they're just really nice. They are like gorgeous. So yeah, that's obsidian and the blue marble. As you say, you know, they are mystery sets. We won't be able to guarantee what you get inside. It was just one of the prerequisites from the manufacturer to get so many gemstone dice available. So it is something that we wanted to do because we wanted people who can't, you know, like we wanted to get something really special. And we knew that we'd have limited sets of others. We wanted to make sure that these were available for everyone as well. So yeah, that's one. So let's do that. All right, next one. I mean, the amethyst one in the light is just beautiful as well. That just really glows. So very nice. All right, next one is it's two. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2. My God, this is weird luck.
Oh, this one's nice. All right, let me grab them out. Actually, that'll probably be easier, and that way then I can show them off. But this one is like it's very similar to the cat's eye. I think it is cat's eye. Yeah, it is. It's red cat's eye, but without the star cuts. So, and then we got a really nice yellow one as well in there too. So yeah.
Yeah, yes, Lid Kid.
That's what
we're doing.
Sorry.
Like...
Yeah.
No, go on. You
I'm just saying, yes, that is basically what this is for. We want to showcase the range, because it's unlike I don't even know, like mystery bags. There's not a set type of dice that you get. It's literally random. We don't even know what you're going to get, but we know that every single one is a precious gemstone, and the D12 will always be a different type to the D6s. But it's one of the ways that we were able to offer you know, mystery dice for this campaign, because we just wanted to do it. We knew that it was something that was special to us. You know, we really appreciate nice pretty dice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to make that happen. So
while you're showing these off,
yeah. Some of them can be glass. So I don't know where they are, because I know they're back in the warehouse actually, those ones. But yes, there are some glass dice here as well.
So
yeah,
just in case you haven't got some, if you wanted to flick back to me, I can show off my cracked glass ones.
Ah, yes. Let me see if I can move back over to you.
Thank you. Let me know when you can see me. I haven't got the sexy setup that Ash does. I'll just have to hold them up to the camera, but it'll give you an idea.
Don't worry, my camera seems to have decided it doesn't want to do anything today. So let me switch back over in a second. Right, there we go. Come on. This really doesn't want to do anything. Huh. Okay, that's fine. You won't be able to see me, but you will be able to see Ruby and the dice. I think that's more than enough. There we go.
That's fine. Can you see me then? Lovely. So
I think
this...
you can, yeah.
Oh, is this going to work? If I do this. There we go. Come on. So this is the cracked glass one. This is the like yellow gold dice, which is honestly stunning. It's beautifully shiny. I absolutely love this.
Oh, they can't see it. If you put it down a bit. There we go. There we go.
Let me do this
There they
with
are.
the camera because the light is weird there. Okay, yeah, so like this. But my favorite part of this set is actually the D6s. These D6s are honestly blooming stunning. They're like an emerald green. And if you can see the light shining through them, it's like absolutely gorgeous.
Nice. Yeah.
And emerald green is my favorite color, but also the shard dragon is my favorite. So I think it really matches, which is really lovely.
I think that was just perfect, you know, like, because we picked some sets for you guys, and then, well, we didn't even pick them, we randomized them, so everyone got random sets, and yeah, it was just great.
Honestly gorgeous. Yeah, they are super pretty, aren't they, Tim? I'm gonna put them back in a way that's gonna make Ash really itchy now. Which is I'm gonna put them back just randomly with numbers, whatever numbers are up are up. But as long as we don't tell him, he won't be annoyed. It's fine. There we go. But yeah, they're all packed in my nice little box, which is also really nice. I love the fact there's a little handy box. I have far too many dice sets, which is never enough dice, but I have far too many, and it's really nice to have its own little box that I'll just keep for when I play Drakonym. It's gonna be lovely. While you go over the next set, Ash, do you want to start having a chat about some of the dice mechanics? I'll be able to look at the next one. Hello? Can you hear me? Can anyone else hear Ash, or am I just been left on my own? We may have lost an Ash. Or I've been disconnected. Could you let me know in the chat if I've been... No one can hear you, Ash. Let me...
All right. How about now?
There we go. I think we can hear you now. I can, at least.
Yeah. Sorry. It, the entire feed just disappeared. No idea why.
How strange. We can see you moving. There we go. We're back. Everyone's got you now. We've got you now. That's fine.
Cool. Yeah. Sorry. Tech problems every time.
I don't know if you still got me on the side there, but only half of like the screen. You haven't got you. I wonder if you just flick back to the big screen. There we go.
There we go. So no one needs to miss me anymore. Okay. Yes. So dice mechanics. I mean, that's a really big. It's a loaded question, that, isn't it?
Well, hang on. I'll give you a smaller thing. Could you discuss how the dice pooling system works?
Yes,
and like how that works with your attributes.
Absolutely. Let me grab this one back and then transition back over to, nope, that doesn't work. That's my cam, boom. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so we use a D6 dice pooling system on this.
Yeah.
I'll transition over so that you have something pretty to look at as well. The game has 6 attributes: body, gods, mind, shadow, soul, and world. Each of those being a different aspect of the wider world of Akaroth. And the basic idea is you want to do something, you go up and you say what you want to do, rather than looking at a list of attributes and going, oh, I'm going to do this skill, such as, I don't know, lockpicking, negotiation, intimidation, whatever have you. Instead of just going, oh, I'm going to do the best skill I have on my list and press a button, you will decide what you want to do by being narrative first. I want to do, a good example, I want to rally these troops and get them excited and get them riled up for war. In other TTRPG, you may roll your persuasion, or you may roll something or other, charisma, have you, whatever it is. That particular skill is going to be the best skill that you have, and you want to do that. So you fall into a issue where suddenly your character is a trope, an archetype. The thief is always going to be good at lockpicking. The charisma-based character is always going to be good at talking to people. That's fine. It works. But it leads you into only ever doing those certain things. we wanted, and I wanted players to do more. I wanted them to break free of their archetypes. I want that wizard to try and move this boulder. I want that barbarian to try and convince someone of their intelligence. That's the type of stories I want to tell. So I got rid of skills. It was actually after one of our playtests, wasn't it? We were playing and we realized that you were spending more time on the character sheet than actually playing the game. And you were pressing the button of like Twink, your character was always doing whatever the highest skill that they had was. So change it to dice pooling. And instead it's 2 attributes. You select, the herald will tell you which 2, or if you're solo, you'll decide. And you just pick the best one for your situation. So I'll open up another set of dice actually while I'm doing this, because we've got 2 things happening at once. But these are gorgeous. Oh my god, sorry to get distracted there.
No,
These
get
are absolutely
distracted.
beautiful.
We'd love to see it. So,
I'll
so
see
for
if you
example,
can-
like
These are a
if
cracked
you had
purple set. Don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can manually focus it. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's manually focused the wrong camera. I'll turn that off. There we go. Let's see if I can get this light to turn on as well. There you go. Look at that underglow. Look at that. That's a shadow die if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, Tim, it is really pretty.
That is
100%. That's a shadow die. Like that's
is
kind of full of
the shadow die.
Scary opportunity.
That's ridiculous. The D6s are just as good. Look.
Yeah, Azun, honestly, they are really good. Worth adding to your pledge.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, of course, there is going to be a variation of but what I can guarantee you, without a doubt, every single dice set is beautiful. There's not a single one that misses. They're just all really pretty. So yeah, just nice. But yeah.
Crafted campaigns, such dice very well.
You know what?
100%.
That is a very fair point. And that is one of the sort of like downsides of that. But, you know, we tried our best to curate the list of sets that you might get to be as pretty as we could get it without it being curated too heavily. Because, yeah, this many mystery, like gem dice, we're not a gem dice manufacturer. That isn't what we do. We make games. We just happen to have our manufacturer who's able to get stuff like this. And when we were looking through the list and we had to pick, I think we picked like what? I can't remember how many. We just had to keep choosing until they said, okay, yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
and we
now.
scraped off so many different designs we didn't like, but we picked ones that we felt were representative of the world and the game. Sorry, I just got distracted there. ADHD, it's great. But as I was saying, dice pool system, you have 6 attributes, and then you say, hey, I want to rally these troops. Then you would choose, your herald will say, okay, that's soul plus world, soul plus shadow if they're like enemy rally that you're trying to do, soul plus gods, soul plus might, whatever it is, right? Your 2 attributes, reasonably within 6 attributes, you can add any 2 of them together and create any skill. And I wanted that to be the way that you play rather than just picking a list. So yeah, you will add dice based on 2 attributes, then any bonuses you have, less anything else that you have in terms of like add-ons, perks, and then roll your dice. So yeah.
You've made me think that I kind of want, because there's 6 attributes, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
And I now all I want to have is 6 different dice sets, so I can pick my colors of my different attributes and make dice pools with different colors.
You know what?
And like,
that's not a bad idea.
It's a really cute idea. Can you like? I'd love to see them like visually. Like it's kind of
the
idea of kind of maybe some of them together. I'd love to see. I just want to see all the dice roll. Dice plus ADHD to chaos. 100% crafted campaigns.
Let's build a set of. Let's
build a dice pool.
Let's build a dice pool. We got 6 here, so actually it's perfect. So
actually, yeah, we should have tried and assign each set an attribute.
But we'll see.
Sounds stupid, probably. So we've got Proto said, absolutely, I'm going to say something that sounds stupid and probably can't be done, but is it possible to have an add-on where it's one of each? Oh, so this you mean of the mystery die? You mean like one of each type of mystery die? What I would say is I don't think this is the full span of all the
Right,
different
yeah, the
types of die, is
range
it?
is it goes into the like the combinations and the different styles of dice. I think it goes into like the 20s and 30s of different styles that we have available. We wanted to do a set, we wanted to try that, but just became a bit, what was it? Unreasonable for what we were trying to achieve with the campaign. It
Yeah.
just wasn't possible for us to do at the scale that we wanted. This was the solution that they came up with that we felt would, one, allow people to get access to these mystery sets if they gem dice, should that be something they're interested in, while not keeping it sort of limited heavily to everyone else. So yeah, we tried to come up with the best solution, just because, yeah, gem dice are, yeah, they're not the easiest to source. So actually, these are very
100%.
varied. 6 random sets, quite a good variation,
Yeah.
if I'm to be completely honest.
I think that's what I
I'll,
would say
I'll
is
grab
there are
them
so
all.
many different ones that that the likelihood is if you bought a couple of sets, they likely wouldn't be the same. Um, like there are so many different combinations
Hmm?
of D6s to D12s, let alone all the different types of actual colors and gems and the rest of it. So if you wanted
There we
to
go.
get a few different types, it'd probably be good. We just can't guarantee that they are a very specific set of sets. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Cute.
that is a pretty handful of dice, you know, if I am to be honest. Get some light on those. Ooh, ooh, that is nice. Okay. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah. I mean, it's as I say, it's a really nice it was lovely for us to be able to do this. Not being in that space. So I was really happy that we had the opportunity to get this together. If I'd be completely honest, we know it's not for everyone. We knew that from the beginning. What we just wanted was to make sure that everyone who would want them was able to get them without us saying, "Oh, well, we're limiting them heavily." Because again,
Yeah.
sourcing is just, it's not the easiest thing. And we aren't running a dice campaign. I think that's one of the big
Yeah.
things as well. If we were,
100%.
then yeah, 100% we'd be able to do specific sets. But just because we weren't, while wanting to keep it, it's a weird line to ride when we're trying to put a campaign together. So yeah, this was the best solution that we could and our manufacturer could come up with. So yeah, maybe in the
Yeah,
VTTs.
100%.
I can't speak to that just yet, but all I'm going to say is, who knows? We may have some special dice coming to the Foundry version of it. So you know, I wouldn't. I'm not going to say anything right now, but the Foundry version of Drakonym is going to be top tier, and I am very excited. As a long time Foundry user, it's yeah, it's a very exciting time. So yeah, so I'll pop these away. And then
Yeah.
we
Ooh,
can talk a
indeed,
bit
Tim.
more. Yeah, I mean, as I say, the dice system itself was something that I came up with over time. A dice pooling was always what I wanted to do. I don't like the swinginess of a D20 roll. I mean, it brings us onto a really good point about why this game doesn't have natural failures and crit fails. So you roll a
Yeah.
D20, there's a 5% chance of either or, right? Sorry, I just saw a comment. I've tried the Foundry thing in the past. The server thing is the part that confuses me. You know what? If you need some help, please join our Discord and
Yeah.
like, yeah, like please join our Discord and ask questions. We are all happy to help. Myself and Phil, our lead dev, we use Foundry all the time. So if you need a hand setting anything up, please just shout our way. We're more than happy to give you a hand.
I'm just
We
going to
know how.
pop
I remember how
the
hard it
link.
was when I tried to set up Foundry for the first time, but once you get past it, we can definitely give you a hand. So do not worry about that.
Yeah.
You should swap the dice between you. Honestly, that would be funny. And someone may get them, but at the same time, I don't know
That would
how I
make
would
me
feel.
so itchy. If I
It
received,
would,
like, this is
yeah,
the thing, it's like I'd love to have one of like 6 different sets, but I'd want some that match as well. This is the thing, is everyone likes their dice slightly differently.
yeah.
And it's what's quite exciting about these mystery dice is they do match, but they're not super matchy with the D12. It's like you've got one that complements, or you get one that's the same. But yeah, if you want to mix and match, the best thing to do would be to buy a couple and have then swap them out yourself.
Mm, exactly. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. But we're not obviously saying buy loads, because obviously, what would you do with so many mystery dice? But for a table,
Come on, you
this is the thing,
always
right?
need mystery dice. Like,
The thing
how many
is,
dice do you have,
that's
Ash?
true. What was fun, however, was buying them or having them at the table, then building a character around the dice you unboxed.
Yeah.
That was fun because it just makes a really nice. I don't know. It's like a nice thing to do on a one shot, right? You just grab them, you just open them, everyone gets a set of dice. Great fun. But yes, buy 30 sets. That's
Yeah,
what
as
Ruby
in,
says.
yes.
You know.
I say that there is never enough dice. I think my dice collection must be in the 300, 400 region at this point,
Mm.
which is wild. But yeah, I've always got room for more dice. Just don't tell my partner that I'll need to buy another bit of furniture to put my dice in.
What do you mean you need more furniture for your dice?
Well, remember, we've got like a whole big table of people that we're playing with in person, and so we've each got a big selection of dice. I've just got a chest of drawers full of dice.
That's
Makes
true.
me very
That's
happy.
true. No,
It's great.
yeah. I mean, it is one of those things that is. I mean, it's nice, right? You don't. What is beautiful about it is you definitely don't need them. Like I'm just
No.
gonna say that because they are lovely to have and they're lovely to use. But when you get a table and everyone unpacks their dice at the same time and you see what they got and everyone's talking about each other's sets, that is a lot of fun. And when we did our unboxing together of everyone's sets, it was just lovely seeing how excited someone else got about the set that you received. That was fun for me.
100%.
I loved that. And then we're all dice goblins, like pretty things are just, yeah, great. But yeah, it is good time. So what have we got? We
Yeah,
got
Tim.
about 10 odd minutes left.
Yeah. So, do you want to go over how the shadow die works, and like how it works in group play versus with like the solo and GMless?
Yeah, of course. So we have the amber set here that you can see on screen now. That is the resin set. I don't have any of those to show, but as soon as they come in, we will obviously show them off as soon as we can. Now, the way that the shadow die works is player makes a roll, they fail, they can then push that roll with the shadow die. The shadow die is a bit more like a d20 where it's swingy. So you have that highest possibility and lowest possibility are equal measure. But with the shadow die, you can succeed more often than you would with a normal set because of the way that the dice percentages work. Now, obviously, the question comes up, why wouldn't I just roll the shadow die all the time? Well, the GM gets, or the herald gets, shadow marks, which are a resource that they can spend to do bad things. The game empowers a herald to do whatever they want, right? That is absolutely normal. But have you ever been in a situation where a GM is telling you that you're in combat, you're doing really, really well, and suddenly they add more enemies to the combat scenario out of nowhere? You had no idea they were going to do this, and it feels a bit adversarial. You go, oh wait, we did really well. Why are we now getting punished more? Shadow marks, essentially what they allow to do is, again, you can do whatever you want, because we believe that you and your table should be working together. It shouldn't be you versus them. So the shadow marks essentially allow players to observe what is going on with their herald. It's like, oh, we've got so many shadow marks, something bad's going to happen. You know, it allows plot twists and these things to be, I guess, a bit more telegraphed. Because no one likes it when things feel like they're just going bad, bad, and bad. But if you've rolled your shadow die like 50 times and your herald has earned over like 12 shadow marks, suddenly you go, we're about to get punished and it's all your fault. Whoever, kept doing it. And that to me as a herald is fun. I enjoy that. It allows me to track something. It also allows me to take, reactions as an enemy without needing to worry about how many reactions I have. But also the players know, oh, okay, I'm going to do this thing. He's going to have to react to me. He's forced to spend his shadow marks. So suddenly it becomes tactical, right? Karma, bad karma, whatever have you, starts to be used against you. It's just fun for everyone. But it is one of those things that if a table doesn't like it, the home rules exist. You can just get rid of them. There are different ways to use them. The Herald's Guide has immense guidance on how to do it if you don't want to use the meta currency. So it's very much a big thing. So I'm very proud of it. I think that I've had a lot of fun when we were playing and you had the combat. I think Twink and Badge were trying to get this beast down. It was on the beach.
Yeah.
You guys were trying to get its legs down. So I went, don't like that. I'm going to send shadow marks to intercept your attack and then do something. And I just threw Badge away. That was fun for me because I didn't feel like, well, I don't know about anyone else, but as a GM, you feel sort of like pressured with turn order and player action economy, right? Players get 3 or 4 actions per turn. You as a GM are fighting with one monster. Suddenly you get loads and loads and loads of stuff that is just going to keep beating you down. Shadow marks allow you to take over that. But yeah, I mean, I'm the same as you, Tim. It's just one of those things that I wasn't huge on at the beginning. I was always like, well, why would I spend shadow marks? I can just change the weather as I want. I'm the GM. I can do what I want. But then that to me felt a bit more like the God complex type thing that happens where you suddenly feel I can do whatever I want. This is my game. The shadow marks allow you to have that. It's actually a buffer between players and a herald. You kind of have that back and forth a bit. Because players, you can do whatever you want. You can, obviously change the game as you wish, but the shadow marks will continue to be a resource you gain. So you never really feel like you're losing anything anyway.
And also,
yeah,
I like the way that with Drakonym, there is so much opportunity to play this game as you want to play it and to adjust the rules for your own table. Like, for example, Tim, what you could do is if you're not like a fan of meta currencies and like keeping it back, you could offer your players a chance or an expectation right up front and say, yeah, you can roll your shadow die, but this will happen if you do it.
Yeah.
So it's not like
exactly.
you're holding it back. You can use it, those shadow marks, any way you might want.
That was the
Archmage
key.
has asked, what happens if I get too many Discord points? I'm assuming they mean shadow points, but do you want to cover a little
I
bit
imagine
on both?
they mean
the Discord points for dragons.
For dragons, yeah. So there's no note in the demo for that just yet because one, I don't actually expect anyone will have reached enough Discord with their dragon at this point. We're only in part 6 of the demo, people. If you have started to get to that point with your dragon, something's gone wrong. But fine. In the final game and in the future, hint, hint, nudge, nudge playtest, maybe more demos, you will be able to remove them by taking experience with your dragon. It is a downtime event. You will have to do it over 24 hours because that's how downtime in Drakonym works. But we call it essentially, call it downtime so you can do something for the day. You essentially spend the day with your dragon doing things they love, right? Sort of like that, taking your dog out for an entire day. You do that. You do things based on their love, on their instincts. You might, let's say your dragon loves the rain. You'll spend a day going to a waterfall, enjoying time with them. You narrate these things and you do it together, and then suddenly you will be able to make a roll in order to remove Discord. You'll automatically get rid of some because that's just how we want it to do. You're taking the effort to do this with the dragon. You're going to lose Discord. That's fine. But if you want to push that further, you can try and roll to see if you can get more off. Now that might be in the playtest. It's something I'm very early stages of testing, but feedback on it has been positive. It's been very much okay, it's like looking after my pet. They're not feeling the best. I'm not feeling close with them because I've been working all the time. I'm going to take them out and enjoy an entire day with them. That's the type of
100%. I think to me, like the idea of Discord and you're kind of being discordant with your dragon, where you have either acted against their nature or you've asked them to act against their nature, you've done something to upset them, or there's multiple ways you can get Discord. But the idea of it being like a partner, like a friend, like someone who is part of your party if you had a moment in your RP where another player is had a disagreement with you, you then have to go through that process of like in character finding those bonds again and finding why you're playing playing together again. And I think there's actually a really nice way of doing that. I think what we're trying to do is create that, but you're kind of playing it with yourself, with your dragon. It's a really nice way to go. Telling your dragon you're going to the park when you're going to the vet.
To read that.
I love that.
That's instantly Discord points. There's no way your dragon goes, yeah, I appreciate that. Absolutely not. So no, that's bad.
I think it's double Discord. That's double Discord.
That's double Discord. Yeah, what the hell? You can't do that. Oh man.
Double Discord points, 100%.
Yes, no, so 100%. Obviously we've got the resin dice up here, which we know that people are enjoying. People are liking them. So we are waiting for them to come in from our manufacturer so we can have a look and see how people like them. How much we like them, and then we can make some edits. But this is essentially as close to the final version as we can get right now. But they are going to be with a rhombus D12, so the special shape. And then we have basically themed them around amber. The basic idea is these are crystallized versions of the amber from the world tree. They are literal, the embodiment of magic. In Azeroth, people collect amber from the world tree and use them on their weapons, spell focus, boost up their magic. There is a special item in the game that increases your mana pool if you have it, but it's based on the amber in the world tree. And the basic idea of this was to also give you something in physical form that feels like it's ripped straight out from the game and put into your table. So that's what these are for. That's what it's meant to be representative of. Really excited for them, if I'm to be completely honest. I am itching to just have them in my hand, just roll them. But our manufacturers assured us they are going to be absolutely gorgeous. I believe them. So as soon as we are able to show you, we will, because that's what we do here. We do as much as we can. So yeah, that's the amber dice. I don't want to say amber, because the amber dice are a different gem set that we have. I guess dice. These would be the world tree dice in my form. Yeah.
Tim's got a question. I'm sure you can see it there, Ash.
Does the dragon ever grow from a large pet to a sort of companion who can reverse with you? Yes and no. Right, it's really up to you and your table how you want to manage it. The law of the world is that dragons can communicate with you via telepathic powers, but they can't speak in traditional sense. You must be bonded with them to understand them. Magic, right? Now, if you wish for that to be the case, you can totally go forward with that. The problem you suddenly have is, who role plays the dragon? Is it you as a person running its stats, or is it the herald? And then how do you decide that? That's the problem that comes into it. And it's recognized in the Herald's Guide and in the core rulebook. That question is somewhat answered. And I give my own advice on how to run that, because it's a very difficult conversation to have, because what if the GM doesn't run them as you would envision them? Then you don't want discord between your Herald and you. You want to be able to play the game. So, yeah, it's an optional sort of ruling that I've put in, just because I know that some people don't want that, some people do. To answer Archmagis's question on will there be more examples? Yes, there are tons of traits in the core rulebook that you can use. To give you an example, there is ones that are more focused on combat. There's ones that are more social, ones that allow your dragon to do more things. The basic idea is limitations should be discussed with your herald. If you're playing solo, make your best decision. The latest demo does go over some more examples, so it's really worth looking at the latest one, part 6, if you haven't already. But it does give you some guidance on how to run dragon traits. But yes, to answer the other as well, the large pet to a sort of companion, they can grow very large. The core rulebook has guidance on how big they can get, but we do push you to go beyond that, because there are such things as mythic dragons as well that will be huge, spanning like essential locations, and some of them are so big that they've been shooted off world into another realm because they just can't exist within Azeroth. So yeah. Morodin says, I've backed the solo stuff, and if I like it, will I be able to buy the core stuff later on? There are some things that will be exclusive to the campaign. No, sorry, exclusive to backer kit. So core rulebooks, core dice will be available, but on the page you will see a small little badge on the pledge items section of the campaign, and that will inform you which ones will be exclusive to this to backer kit and ones that will be available outside of it. We want to make sure that the core stuff, dice, books, journal, are available all the time. It's certain things like the dice sets, you know, stuff like that. I get that we can bring my character from another game. Can I bring my dragon to Comes at Midnight? That is a question I've been receiving a lot. I'm working on it, is the best that I can give you. I've also had the same question for Bramble Trek. I'm still working on it. Again, it's not in my plan because, again, we didn't really discuss it when we started. We'll see. It's the best answer I can give you. It's in my brain now, so it may happen.
Yeah. I would love your kind of things like that. If like things you'd like to see, like bringing dragons to
drop them in the Discord.
places,
you know,
drop them in the Discord. If there's ways you can think of that you're like, oh, I could really love to see it like this in a way that you think would be balanced. We'd love to hear ideas. We genuinely we listen to every single message, and there's quite a few bits of feedback that have made it to a lot of feedback that makes it the book that makes it into the book. So anything anything you find that you're thinking of, please pop them in the Discord.
Yeah, please. It's a really nice environment as well. Our Discord community is absolutely lovely. They're always like, they're always there to answer a question should you need one, but we're always there too. It'll either be myself, Ruby, or Phil, who'll be able to answer your questions as soon as possible. We're quite active on there, actually. If we don't answer it, usually if we're on a weekend and away, but 9 times out of 10, we will be there to help you. So it's a great place to come in and drop your suggestions, because there was definitely something that happened because of a community suggestion for Bramble Trek. Yes, that was it. Someone wanted to play Bramble Trek as the dragons. So I wrote a small little, just a free little legacy expansion for you to be able to run your Bramble Trek game playing as the dragons instead of Norborn. That was a lot of fun. I wrote that, and I wrote that in the same day they asked me, because I was just like, yeah, that's nice. Let's do it. I had them prepared a while back.
That was it.
And then, I was just like, yeah, why not? That's a bit of fun. So if you drop it in the Discord, we will always see it. So it's the best place to drop any suggestions or questions or comments, because we're always there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're coming to the end of our live hour now. So before we disappear, do you want to just let people know where they can, which of the dice sets they can still get, and where they can find it? While you're talking about that, Tim, digital tools and PDF releases, we haven't got a timeline exactly on what these that will be first. Obviously, we go through playtesting first. So what I will say is after the campaign ends, we wrap everything up. We'll start playtesting fairly soon after the campaign ends. We then look for feedback. We want to make the game completely sing, and this is where we get your feedback. We put it in. We ask for everyone on the Discord to put lots of things in. So if you're interested in getting access to the playtesting PDFs, make sure you're joining the Discord, because it's where we're going to be doing playtesting. They will be sent to everyone who's backed those levels.
Yeah, but in terms of feedback, that's where you want to jump in. But to answer your question on digital tools, VTT's digital tools rely on the final rules being ready. What we want to do is make sure that we're not doing unnecessary work that then gets backtracked because we've decided that the rules have changed or feedback has shown us that this rule sucks. We want to make sure whatever we implement, we are using our time effectively, because too many games I've seen go straight to building these tools. The rules change because of playtesting, and then we're left waiting for the final version. So my essential timeline is playtesting, feedback, implementation of feedback, playtesting, feedback, implementation. That loop will continue. Final versions of the books will be playtested. During that bit, we will start building those physical tools, the digital tools. Everything digital launches on the exact same day final, because that is the best way that we can make sure you have access to these things. But we will be opening testing for these digital tools alongside playtesting periodically when we can. what I just want to say is that not everything will be available at the same time, just because we have one dev building everything, and he is
And
only
he's
one
working
man.
so hard. He's
And
working so
yeah,
hard behind the
he's
scenes
doing a
already.
fantastic job. So we want to make sure that he has the time he needs to make sure that every version of Drakonym is the best it can be. We don't cut any corners for speed. We want to make sure that, you know, Drakonym deserves the time and effort. So yeah, yes, Phil is, I mean, he's a rock. He has been absolutely amazing. He built Sanctum, he's built the spell tool, he's building the Foundry version of the game. You know, the spell tool is currently already available to be used by us internally, and a few people we've given access to, just to see what they think. And it's phenomenal. It's got 720 pieces of artwork. It works completely perfectly. And yeah, that is the kind of level of quality that we're able to achieve in-house. And what we didn't want to do is give the game to someone else who doesn't understand it. We wanted to make sure that we were the ones managing it, so people weren't going, wait a second, the book says this, but the Foundry version says this, which is correct? Or why can't I roll the shadow die this time? Or why is it not automating the shadow marks for me? That's the type of stuff we are able to do if we do it in-house. And it also means we're able to control timelines a bit more, because that's one of the big things with external teams. You can't control the timelines as best as you could. We, you know, we're at the whim of other people whenever we do VTTs, because another team has to tell us when they're available. We can manage it ourselves. We can then see everything. So we're able to do that. And I'm very proud of the team that we've got working on this. You know, we're only a team of 6, but we're knocking it out of the park. And I am very proud. So answering Proxid's question, that's true. Dragons are a super entity and their language is abundant comprehension. I would say this: if you and your GM speak for your dragon and it's not working 100%, I would law that you, as a player, are trying to comprehend it and you're mistranslating. That's cool. I actually like that a lot as a lore part. You know what? If Proxid, you're all right with it, I wouldn't mind adding that in as a little window of, hey, if this isn't working, try this. Obviously, with your permission, I'd love to add that in as a little thing, because that's really an interesting way to look at it. Because I've never really looked at it more as a translation thing. I've just said, oh, words. You know, you hear them, and yeah, that's how it works. That's cool. I like that. But yes, no, we're trying our best. You know, Light Northerner, thank you so much. We want to do our best. We do our best with every game. No game gets sort of left at the bottom of the barrel, because we love what we do, and we love you guys. So everything that we can do to make this the best experience you can possibly imagine, we're going to do it. That's why Drakonym has got so much stuff already, because we care about it. But Ruby, to answer your thing of let's go through the dice quickly, we can absolutely do that. So a quick recap, the dice that are available. You will be able to get the 29 of the amethyst dice is still available. We have the mystery gem dice, which you've seen. There are going to be glass, precious gemstones, cracked glass, whatever have you, available. And then we've got the core dice sets as well, which are resin dice that are going to be, what's the word, made with a rhombus D20 and our logo on the D6s. The amethyst dice is a set of 10d6 and 1d12. Mystery and core dice are 6d6 and 1d12. Other dice that were technically available were the crystal set and the artisan sets. We had the crystal set in the crystal edition. We had the amber dice in the artisan edition, and then a beautiful set from our friends over at Rune Fable Dice in those as well. We're still discussing internally what we're doing with these, because we know people want them again, but again, because we work with artisans, we have to make sure they're able to make it before we promise anything. So we are having that discussion. If anything changes, we will absolutely let you know. But yeah, thank you so much. We put up 35 and we've sold 6 in the hour we've been here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, because, you know, it's been an achievement for us to get this far on this campaign. I mean, I remember when we had a chat first, like, oh, what could we get to? This it wasn't even in our wavelength, because
it's blown out the water.
Like, new game, new system, not an IP anyone recognizes, coming from a team that only primarily does solo games. On paper, this should not have done as well as it has. So we are phenomenally proud of you, because we would not be here without you. All of you checking out the demo, giving it a go, giving me feedback. That makes me happy because I can edit the game and make changes based on what you think. And that's all I really want, to make the best game I can. And you guys are able to allow me to do that. So thank you so much. But yeah, so that I think is running up to all the time we have today.
Yeah. Honestly, thank you so much for coming, and we'll speak to you soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate your time. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.